Hello, you're welcome to your favorite math educational channel. Great, this is my math friend, and it always promises to be exciting and educative and impactful. Yes, you have been testifying. Great. Now we are coming up with a new series and it's dubbed Math Tips. Math Tips you don't want to miss. Before I continue, I want you to like, comment, subscribe for more of these videos and share if you've not. Great. Okay. Now, tip number one. In this video, I'm going to share with you the first tip. Tip number one says that math is relatable. Math is relatable. It means that you can apply every math question, every math question to real life issues. You can apply to your classroom, you can apply to your home, you can apply to your daily life. Very good. So knowing that math can be related in that sense, it helps you it helps to you to have passion for it, have the love for it. It arouses your interest, and also it helps you to improve upon your performance, maths performance, and your scores, isn't it? Yes, it is. Great. Now you can leave your comment, your responses in the comment section. Great. All right, let's move on to the first step. Step number one says that math is relatable. Examples would help us. Okay, let's try to relate the some math questions to daily life or real life issues. Good. Now, let's say we have this very math question. Okay, I have. Let's use a simple math question. 7 plus 4. Good. Want to know what 7 plus 4 is. Now, these are situations where people, a lot of students or children get stuck. 7 plus 4, they now start thinking and thinking and thinking. You see, we don't do that. When you do that, you get stuck. You don't think about it. You don't think too much. When you think, your brain gets tired about it and gets stuck. Now try and relate it. Now let's say you have 7 plus 4. It means that if I have seven something, seven anything, and plus means you are adding or putting together. No, so if I have seven something and I added to four something. Now let's replace the something with some items at home. Okay, let's say I have some 7 tomatoes and I put them together with 4 tomatoes. Or you have let's get to the classroom. Let's say you have 7 pencils and then you decide to buy four more, right? And you have you have 7 pencils, and then you also have four. So when you put them together, when you add them, what do you have? That is how to relate this math question. Have you all seen how I have related them? Very well, and helps you to understand. Great. Now, if I'm able to relate this problem or this question to these examples I've just done, now I understand it better. Now it helps me to picture the math. Now I encourage you to do this relatable math so that you can picture the question or the problem and helps you to solve it well. Good. Now let's demonstrate on the board. Now 7. So let's say I have 7 um apples. 7 apples. Good. So let me just demonstrate by drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I added to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. How many pencils do I have? Or how many tomatoes do I have? Or how many boxes do I have? Or how many shirts do I have? So I have 7 shirts, 4 shirts, or 7 anything, 4 anything. Let's count them. Now these are 7. Let's continue by counting. 8, 9, 10, 11. Now it means I have 11 here. Now I can draw them. You can use charts or card and demonstrate them. Now let's draw this 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There you go. Great. I trust you understand very well. Right. Now let's look at another math question and try and relate it with some objects and items. Good. Okay. Now, this one is on fractions. It's on fractions. It's on fractions. This one is on fractions. Great. So if it's on fractions, let's see what we can do. Good. Now, if I have 2 out of 5, what does it mean? This is where the problem begins. So people try to determine what is the meaning of 2 out of 5. You know that this 2 out of 5 can be written in a different form as 2 divided by 5. I think it's getting closer, right? You understand them very well. 2 divided by 5 or 2 out of 5 means that now the 5, the denominator over here, is all that you have. And then you are taking the number on top or the numerator from the denominator. Very well. 2 divided by 5. Now, when you have division, it also means you're sharing. So take it as you are, if you have 2 out of 5 or 2 divided by 5, let's try and relate it. Now, it means that you have this, the first number is what you are giving out, what you are sharing. The second number is to whom or to what you are sharing it to. So let's say you have five boys at home, five brothers who are to share 2 apples. Now, sharing means that everybody gets an equal part, equal share. Okay, so you don't want to share something and somebody gets half, somebody gets two. There is no evenness. It means that you didn't share well. And of course, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be an argument. One brother won't understand. Good. So we want to make sure that as we're sharing, everybody has an equal number. So that is what it means. Good. So I'm sharing 2 apples for 5 boys. You can use any number. Let's say you have 3 out of 8, means that you're sharing three three pencils for 8 students, 3 pencils for 8 students, and so on and so forth. I trust you understand this very well. Now, I can also relate. I can also relate this. Can also relate this to let me use the 2 out of 5. Relate this to using some fraction strips. Okay, so let's say now I have this fraction box, the strip in a rectangular form. Okay, so I remember I said the denominator, the second number, is what you have in all. So let me divide it into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now I've divided into 5 parts. That is all the parts I have, the second number or the denominator. Good. Now let me shade 2 parts. Why did I shade the 2 parts? That is the first number or the numerator. It means that I've taken 2 out of the 5 parts. 2 parts out of the 5. So let's say I've given 2 of them to a friend, to Kojo, to Amma, to Brookwell, to Daniel, and so on and so forth. You get it very well. Good. So that is what it means with fashion. Have you seen how I've related it? You can do same. So every question, every math problem or question or topic can be related. It can be related. That is what we are establishing over here. It can be related. Think about any math topic and see if you can relate it. Yes, it's possible. Great. I trust that you enjoyed this lesson and understood it very well. Leave your comments, your questions, in the comment section, and I'll respond over there. Great. Now follow us if you want to know tip number 2. Follow this math tip series on my math friend, and you're surely going to enjoy. Anticipate the next tip and wait for it. All right. Bye.